You're watching Let's Chat.
You may not know this, but May is National Stroke Awareness Month. Here's a couple of sobering statistics. It's the number 5 cause of death in America, and it is the leading cause of disability in America, and more than 80% of strokes are totally preventable and avoidable. Talking about that here, it is Dr. Ruchir Shah with CHI Memorial. First of all, Dr. Shah, good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Boil it down in a nutshell. Exactly what is a stroke?
So stroke is a broad term. So basically, when somebody says stroke, it can be many things, but in most common way, the most common perception is what we call the ischemic stroke. There are two types of stroke. Basically, it's a ischemic stroke and hemorrhagic stroke. Ischemic stroke is basically caused by due to blockage of the blood flow in the neck vessels or in the brain vessels, and due to one of the blockage of that blood flow, you have a stroke. And the hemorrhagic stroke is basically rupture of the brain vessels in the brain.
Many folks take blood pressure medicine to reduce, obviously, hypertension, and yet hypertension is one of the leading causes of stroke, one of the higher risk factors, correct?
So that's kind of one of the top risk factor for the stroke, alongside smoking, high cholesterol, diabetes, less physical activity, of course, and there are other risk factors also in your day-to-day life about what you are eating and what you are drinking. Those are also, so the lifestyle is also one of the big risk factors in our in the stroke reduction.
And here in our corner of Southeast Tennessee, it seems like we have an unusually high number of stroke incidents. Why?
So that's true. We consider this as a stroke belt because some of the highest incidents of stroke happen in these parts of the United States, and this southern border has the highest prevalence. It's mainly because of the lifestyle. What we love our food. So mainly because of the food, what we eat, what we drink, lifestyle, physical activity. And some component is also kind of genetic factor plays into the role, but majority of the why this is such a high prevalence of stroke here is because of the stroke risk factors from the lifestyle, and many of those risk factors can be preventable. As I always say, the 80% of the first stroke you can prevent by just changing your lifestyle.
What about warning signs of a stroke?
So the warning sign I tell my patient and community is remember, be fast. In the past, it was just fast. Now we kind of want to focus on be fast. It's B for balance. If you have sudden loss of balance or unsteady gait. E for eye, that if you have sudden loss of vision in your one eye, or you have loss of peripheral vision, blurry vision. F for face, that if you have facial drooping on one side. A for arm or leg, if you have sudden onset of weakness or numbness in your one side of your arm or leg. And S for speech, if you have sudden onset of trouble understanding, trouble talking, slurred speech. Those are the immediate signs of the stroke. And the T is for time, that how fast you want to act, because every minute you wait after the stroke, your brain loses 2 million neurons. So immediately if someone is having a stroke, the T is for time to call 911 and come to the hospital right away in that situation, because every minute counts. And there are certain treatment that we can only provide in first few hours or first 24 hours after the stroke treatment start.
Right.
So
all right. Doctor, thank you so much. And again, it's Be Fast, BEFAST. You just heard one of the leading stroke docs in our area tell you what this was all about. And you can find out more about that at the CHI Memorial website as well. Dr. Ruchir Shah, thank you so much for joining us. Find out more. Again, 80% of these strokes are preventable, and they kill folks less than every 4 minutes. Check out the website at CHI Memorial. It is memorial.org. That is memorial.org.